We're just gonna build it like right here. Yeah, that works. That way the on-ramps and off-ramps don't have to deal with it. Okay, well, again, temporary solutions to traffic problems. So let's go ahead and build a two-way, two-way two-lane, and we're gonna build it about here, just finish that guy off, and we'll give some more of those 2 block gaps or so. I totally did not build that other bit right. That sucks. So we're gonna do that. Whew, that looks bad. That looks real bad. So we're gonna go ahead and build you out here, and we're not gonna make the same mistake again. Build out. Oof. Yeah, there needs to be some method that allows us to see what the blocks are gonna be at before we build the road, so we don't have to constantly go, oop, anyways, so let's go ahead and build this little service road. This is what I usually like to do with landfills, and we can build it right here, because I don't want to build it here and then demolish this building. You know, our industry is so very young, and I just don't want to do that right now. So, okay, so that is like real large, which I knew. I just wanted to get an idea of how large it was. So let's build you about there, I think. Okay, and then we can build garbages for days and days and days over here. That'll work. And we can just keep building landfills as we need them, and you'll see little garbage trucks spawn out of there, and they're gonna get on to doing their duties, as garbage trucks do. And I think the only people that produce garbage are, residential districts, so logically you would think, well, put the frickin', you know, garbage trucks near the residential districts, but, you know, I've never, yeah, okay, oh, Stephanie Williams, you know, you're kind of being, you're being rude right now. I just built it, okay? I just built it. But yeah, logically you would think, build the freaking garbage trucks right by the residential, but dude, gotta think about the pollution. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. It's gross. It's all brown and gross. It's gross, is all it is. So we're not gonna do that. I think there might be forestry here. Let's take a look at that, actually. We don't have it unlocked, because that would be way too logical. We don't have districts unlocked yet anyway, so it wouldn't matter. A blackout again? OMG. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we need to build more turbines. This time I actually thought about it. Turbines. And we're just gonna build you right there. Perfecto. Actually, let's try to line it up, because I am surprisingly OCD. And actually I'm not, I just like the way it looks. Like, I wouldn't mind if it was off, I would just notice it, you know? And that's not. Like, to me, that's not off. It probably is if you actually measured it, but it's not. It looks great. It looks so gorgeous. Oh, we're a worthy village now. 850, oh yeah, we got oh wow, we got everything. Perfect. We can even expand our little town. First space I'm probably gonna buy is this, just so we can sort of build out our residential a bit more. But all spaces would actually be quite valuable, quite worthwhile, I would say, right now. That one's probably going to be it, though. And we don't actually have that much money, so maybe that's not a great idea to do right now. But let's go ahead and take a look at the money. We can put water down really far. I'm surprised that I actually haven't done this already. I'm just really into the recording, I guess, which is cool. So, as you can see, our water availability and sewage treatment is still off the hook. So we can actually lower our budget of that quite a bit. We're still making money, that's really what's important. But if we weren't making money, that's something that you could mess with, you know? You see how it's already lowering a bit? We can probably push it to like 65. And power is gonna have to be staying at 100%. We could take out loans if we wanted to, but I don't really need to. Gonna go ahead and bump up residential, because we've got a lot of demand for it, and commercial to 10. In industry, I don't want to kill off industry, so I'm going to leave it at 9. Certainly, we do need a lot more residential, so I'm thinking maybe I should buy this space, just because I don't want to push out residential like along here or over here. So let's go ahead and buy that space, so we have a nice area to build some more residential. And I guess we'll just go with, oh boy, whew, that was nice. We'll just go with 4 lines for the moment. And, hopefully sooner rather than later we can upgrade these roads to have trees. And hopefully even sooner we can unlock decoration, and that way we can start planting trees all along these little gaps, and it's gonna make our city look absolutely fabulous. I probably sound super awesome right now saying things like that, but you know, you gotta take pride in the beauty of your city. You see how I'm zipper, you know, off doing them? I'm doing that because apparently T-section intersections are like way more manageable by the traffic, sort of, you know, intelligence compared to four-way intersections. And I'm not trying to game the system. I mean, honestly, this is actually kind of a nice little asymmetrical, well, I guess it is technically symmetrical, but you know, it gives the city a little character. And I like things like that. I like a little character. Is that 2 blocks? That looks like 2 blocks. So we're gonna go ahead and build you there. And we're gonna go ahead and start zoning out some residential. And you'll probably notice you really don't need much commercial for your city. You don't need much commercial. I would say you need a lot more industrial and a lot more, what am I trying to say? A lot more industrial and a lot more residential than you ever will commercial. Which is, I guess kind of interesting. I mean, it makes sense. So we're gonna go ahead and lower you and just push you right there. And, you know, that doesn't look great, but, we don't need to, you know, focus on the way that looks. So we're gonna pause the game again, and just go ahead and paintbrush our residential right in here. Gonna deselect some of this area. Yeah, that's perfect. That's right, that's right. Perfect. And deselect all these areas by the roads, because again, we don't want to block up traffic if we don't have to. You know, lots of traffic probably won't collect up in here, but still, I just want to discourage any people parking along these, you know, these roads here. I want them to outflow into these, you know, residential districts over here and get out of their cars here instead of on the main road where everyone's supposed to be driving. And the fact that there's freaking traffic lights on every tiny little intersection is awful, but we're gonna fix that later. We are gonna fix that later, I think, hopefully. So let's go ahead and accidentally build too much. That looks about right. That looks about right. Oh, we need that. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And we don't need those power lines. They're not even connected correctly. There we go. And if you don't know, as you can see, these power lines are not connected. We don't actually have to connect these power lines all the way over here. We just need to connect it to blue auras, you see? So we can just connect it to that blue aura, and, you know, you can sort of infer that the power is traveling underground through all these homes over to these power lines, powering our industry. Oh, and now we have no commercial power, which is just totally awesome. And actually, the fact that we are not zoning anything by these roads is really nice, because we can do this power line thing, and it's not going to take away from any zonage, from any zone stuffs happening, which is nice. Kind of looks really super duper weird that there's just power lines right above there, but you know, that's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbled. How are we doing on power? We're getting a little low. We're doing great on water. Doing great on garbage, and we've got 5 sick citizens, and fire is definitely going to become an issue, in the very least in our industry. So I'm gonna go ahead and build. I predict that our industry is probably going to. Well, actually, hold on. Let's take a look at the resources page real quick. Oh, is that forest or ore? Ore is blue, forest is green. That's definitely like a black. So I can't tell if that's ore or forest. Oh no, it's oil. Oh, it's totally oil. See the oil, like the shading of it, like it goes right into the UI, so I always forget that oil is black. So that's definitely oil. I don't like oil because I think it pollutes stuff. Like, let me take a look real quick. If we go over here to our districts panel, what does oil look like? Oh, and I have to have a higher population anyway, so it doesn't really affect me. So it's non-renewable in the first place, so that kind of sucks. Considerably increased ground pollution and electricity consumption. See, I like to build my cities with absolute minimal pollution, not because I'm some crazy tree hugger, which I guess I actually am sort of in real life. I mean, I don't know. enough to say that I don't want to pollute my cities in a video game, I guess. But, did I see something here? Yeah, I can now annex adjacent areas. Isn't that great? See, I see a little water guy. What do you, oh, okay. I need to build some more water pipes, is what I need to do. So we're gonna go ahead and build probably to there, and you to there, and you to there. But yeah, I don't wanna pollute the city if I don't have to. I guess it's sort of like a moral, ethical thing more than anything. I always choose to play the good guys. You know, like if I'm playing Fallout or like Skyrim or something, I always do the good route, not because like I get off on, you know, sort of like egotistically pretending like I'm a good person in a video game, therefore I'm a good person in real life. I just genuinely enjoy the good. Well, maybe that is actually an egotistical thing. Let's not analyze that too far. I just like to play the good route if I can. Okay, let's not get too crazy. So can I do forestry? That's what all this was about. Okay, yes, I can do forestry all along here. Actually, this is all forestry-able, I believe. Yeah, that's definitely forestry-able. So let's go ahead and make my industry, some of it forestry, because the way it works is you district off a little part of your city. So we're gonna go ahead and district off my residential, specifically not the commercial, because I want to be able to have my commercial have the heavy traffic, whereas my residential I do not want heavy traffic in. So I believe this is all going to be residential. Probably not, I don't know. I honestly can't predict things very far. My frontal lobe is not quite there yet. Hopefully by the time I'm like 25 it will be. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of that. That's kind of nice that the camera does that. Cool. And yeah, probably just a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so that leaves our commercial out of the bubble. We're gonna go ahead and build some more bubble right along there. Perfect. Perfect. And oops, that's not good at all. Lafayette Parque. Okay, so bigger guy. And oh, I sort of took a chunk out of the residential there. Oh boy, we're gonna have to get all kinds of bananas over here. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. The commercial district is probably only gonna be, I don't know, it's not gonna be very big. I think this is more of a temporary commercial district anyways. So maybe I'll take a chunk out of it. Let's go back with our tool though. Oopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go, there we go. Okay, I think that'll work. And then we're going to build another, I am burping a lot, another industrial district. And this is going to allow us to make this industry forestry, but some people may not understand this, and I certainly didn't because it doesn't really tell you ever. The way it works is this is generic industry. If we actually go on here, it says right here, generic industry. It's just the normal kind of industry. It pollutes, it's cool, it's awesome, whatever. And then we've got other kinds of districts that create different sort of industries. We've got the forest industry. If I just click now, all these buildings are going to be replaced by forestry industrial buildings, but that's going to kill all of these buildings, which is not necessarily a good thing. And we have the farming industry, also a non-polluting, awesome little industry. And then we've got the ore industry and the oil industry, which are much more nefarious. And if we go onto our natural resources panel, which I actually have a mod for, that allows me, if I select roads, I can now build around these things while actually seeing them. In the vanilla game, you cannot do that. If you select roads, this whole screen goes away, and it looks like this. Hold on. It looks like it goes back to looking like this. So you literally could not build roads. You would have to guess. You would have to guess where the resources are, and that's awful. That's really, really bad. Anyways, what we're gonna need to do is select our districts, and we don't actually want to. Oh boy, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do all that. Hold on. This is a little bit not, it's a little poorly set up, that mod. But anyways, so we don't want to district this whole thing as forestry. We do want forestry, but we don't want the whole thing to be forestry. What I'm gonna do is we're going to build some new stuffs, and we're going to do this is going to be generic industry. And the reason you want generic industry, this is really important, is because these this forestry, what's going to be forestry, they're going to produce raw goods, okay? And the raw goods need to be processed. If you don't have any generic industry in your city, these raw goods are just going to be exported, and then you're going to import processed products that are going to then be imported into these commercial districts so that they can sell the processed goods. If you just have raw, like I just said, they're going to be exported. But if you have, you know, either farming or forestry making raw products, just like these other guys, the ore and the oil, they make raw products. If you have them and generic, you'll be able to have the raw products, pull them over to these generic industries, and the generic industries process the goods, which can then go straight to the commercial. It can all be in the city. It's a sustainable sort of deal. So that's really, really important. You want to leave some generic industry. It's going to be shitty because it's polluting, which sucks. In my opinion, at least, it sucks that you have to have some polluting stuff. I mean, you don't have to. Again, they can export it and then import processed goods, but for the most efficiency, you're going to want to do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and zone some more industry now that we've zoned all this to be forestry. We're going to keep the game paused and basically go to town here. But yeah, so that's a really important sort of thing to understand about how industry works, and I did not understand that until just a little while ago. So yeah, hopefully if you're listening to what I'm saying, you just got a little bit better of an understanding of how industry works. I'm glad to have helped, if I did. Unless you already knew that and you were just slamming your head against the wall waiting for me to stop ranting about that. I did another one-way to just nowhere, didn't I? Can people even U-turn out of that? I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and keep playing, I guess is really what I was gonna say. Let's go ahead and put it to speed 3 so we can get some progress going. We already have 974 people, and we're slowly increasing every second, which is great. We have a good influx of cash. If we actually look at our budget, we are doing good. How is water, by the way? Water's doing great. Power's probably not, though. I'm gonna go ahead and build another turbine, a little turbine right over here, just to kind of future-proof myself for a little while. Not for long, but a little while. This is only gonna have 6 megawatts, which really sucks. Is there? Yeah, see, I can get 7 watts over here. We're gonna go ahead and plop you down right there. Very nice, very nice. And it's sort of in between them, so that looks sexy. It's not perfectly in between them. It's a little bit closer to the left and to the right, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just not gonna look too close. We're not gonna look too close. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Still can't upgrade the spaces, which is fine. And these little houses are looking so darling, so gorgeous. This game really does look good. It really does. And that Sunshafts mod really does make the game look even more gorgeous, but it just leaves this gross button, and I hate it. I hate UI that's unnecessary. Okay, we're now a tiny town with a population of 1,300 people, and we have finally decoration, which is going to allow us to meticulously go around our city and plant trees pointlessly. We have level 2 unique buildings, which is cool. We can now do the policies in our districts, if you remember what those look like. Pet ban, smoking ban, and Parks and Recreation, which is a great show with, I think, Amy Poehler is her name. Really funny. Parks and Recreation. And a high school, which is great. I haven't even built education, nor have I built a healthcare hospital, or clinic, I should say, fire department, or police department, or education. So I'm very behind, but I'm getting cash right now, which is really, really good. And you don't want to expand too quick. You really don't want to expand too quick. That's like super duper important. These roads just, I can't do that. That's so bad. That's so bad. So we're gonna go ahead and do 4-laners. Hopefully, I will not screw. Oh boy, I'm gonna screw this up, aren't I? Okay. That's not gonna destroy all those buildings, right? Okay, they're fine. They're fine. Okay, good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait. Maybe it is gonna destroy all the- Oh look! Down and Out Burger! That was a custom asset. Some guy from, SimCity. The actual people that made SimCity, one of them, made this asset. Doesn't it look awesome? It's like In-N-Out Burger. If any of you live in California, and you haven't been to In-N-Out Burger, actually it's just on the west coast of America, but if you haven't been to an In-N-Out Burger, oh my god, it is so good! The best fast food money can buy by far. At least for burgers. Oh boy, crazy ideas. Okay, let's read that, let's read that. Invent time travel, kidnap Plato, bring him to the present and immediately strap him into a VR headset. Make him wear soundproof headphones, force him to play Alien Isolation until he believes it's real life, send him back, repeat with all other historical figures, crazy ideas. Why Alien Isolation? Like, why specifically Alien Isolation? Like, it's not a bad idea, I like where you're going with that, you're gonna completely disrupt the entire culture of humanity, but why Alien Isolation? When is our city gonna build a school of its own? Yeah. Municipal healthcare is standard in any other city. I know. I'll get to it. And what was his name? Buff McBeef Arms. All right. Going a little gym logic. Wow, I did actually get rid of all that commercial. Fantastic. Is it even? At least it's got the 2 squares. You know, spaced in between my residential. So that's nice. It's nice. It's a good thing. How many? 4? Okay, we'll go 4 over. Bam. And then we're just gonna go ahead and connect this 4-laner right to this 6-laner. Oh boy, that looks bad. Okay. This is all very temporary. This is all very temporary. I mean, I like these neighborhoods for sure. It's not a terrible idea to have this 4-laner and then all these neighborhoods. Eventually traffic's probably going to become an issue, but for right now, you know, like I've been saying, it's not bad. It's really not bad. And I like the way it's all zigzagged, sort of like a zipper. It's cool. It's nice. It's very nice. And then I've got all these little micro homes because of the line how it was. It made all those happen. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm gonna leave them though. They don't need to go away. Why isn't our local government doing anything to stop the fires? Do we have fires? I haven't seen a fire this entire time. Once I see a fire, I'll build a fire station. But I'm not gonna build it if we don't need it. We're getting burglars. Yeah, I'll build a friggin' police station, alright. Police station isn't usually too big a deal in industrial, I've noticed, so as long as you can cover your commercial and residential, it's usually okay. And again, another reason you don't want to zone close to the road, you can allow places like the police station to actually get to your shit. So we're gonna go probably as far as we can go while still covering some of the right side of our map. I pointed with my actual hand in real life, pointlessly, because you guys can't see that. And we'll do that. Build a fire station close to the industrial site. There's no fires yet. We're fine. We'll build a medical clinic though, because I know that's, yeah, see, sick citizens 8. That's not super fantastic, is it? So I'm gonna build this guy like way over here. Just because I can get away with it. So we'll build you like here. And I wanna have room so that I can upgrade my roads later down the line. But that'll probably work. And thankfully, if you actually do need to move this medical hospital, you don't have to just bulldoze it and build another one because they're hella expensive. What is this one? Yeah, 10 grand. You can just relocate it, and that only costs 2 grand, you know, total fraction of the price. Really cool feature. So we've got a police force and a medical clinic. We're only going to need to build a fire department and education. And that's going to increase the land value like crazy for our homes. We need water, apparently. So I'm going to up the budget for our water to 65 from 75. I should say from 65 to 75. And let's see how that affects it. That did not affect it enough. Oh, it did. Well, did it? Oh no, I think the water physics maybe. Oh no, it's because we don't have enough power. It's always power. Power is always the culprit for all of your problems. It's not true. So let's build you about there. Oh yeah, nice little pattern of 5. Looks nice. I like wind turbines. They look very nice, and they're freaking huge. If you go down to like the size of a person, I can go into my little first-person camera mod. So like, that's a tree. You know, that's like a normal tree. Oh my god, that train scared the shit out of me. Let's turn it to speed 1 so that our city doesn't blow up. That's a door. You know, that's like a human-sized door. That's a wind turbine. Those are the wind turbines. That little door over there is how big a person is. Those are the freaking wind turbines. They're huge. They're freaking huge. They're gigantic. They're so freaking badass and gigantic. What was that now? Image hosting services. Oh. Okay, image hosting service that replaces your image with porn after a random number of days. Wait, why would you want that? Image hosting service that... Why? I feel like that would just be horrible. Okay, yes. I shouldn't be exiting these ideas though. They're funny. So yes, that is very entertaining though, to have that just chirp every 5 minutes of like random Reddit shit. Okay. So again, so far our traffic issues are not too big a deal. Our police forces are out patrolling the city, no doubt. I'm not even gonna go where I was gonna go. I don't hate police forces or anything, just, you know, you have to understand that when you give people that much power— holy shit, we have got some fires. I was gonna say something very political there. Well, all I was gonna say is, if you're gonna give people the power that, you know, police forces do, you gotta understand that, naturally, human beings, how they are, they're going to want to abuse that power, and I'm not saying every cop does. I'm not even saying most cops do. I'm not even saying some. Well, definitely I am saying some. But I'm not saying most. I'm just saying some. Okay, perfect. We have got all of the... I like how the fire trucks are actually blocking other fire trucks. That's kind of funny and ironic. And that's how fires get put out in the city. Eventually the decal of the black charredness just eventually kind of crossfades into the normal look, and then you get your normal building working how it should be. That's how fires work. That's how fires work. Wouldn't that be nice in real life, if you could just put out the fire and slowly it just sort of turns back into normal? That would be nice. Very nice, very nice. Oh my god, water. Okay. So that's a budget thing again, right? We're just gonna go ahead and push it to 100. We can afford to do that, so we might as well. Okay. So we still don't have highway roads. When are we going to unlock those? At 2,400 people. That's actually not that bad. That's not that bad. We are running out of power already? God damn. See, the coal power plant would be nice, but it's just not that, like, efficient. It's really not worth the pollution, in my opinion. And again, I'm always thinking about pollution, but, you know, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. And, we don't have Al Gore here to do it, so I'll have to do it. Gotta have someone to think about the man-bear pigs. And these wind turbines can get a little too close. As you can see, the blades are... They're at an unhealthy distance to each other, I would say, in the least. Oh, also, you see that text? You see that wind star? It's not a reference to anything, I don't think. Or maybe it is, but I don't know if it is. The point is, that's how goddamn detailed this game is. It's so detailed. Actually, if I pause, those rotors have individual numbers? Holy bananas. Let me turn no clip on, basically. 83169. 83169. Interesting. Very cool. Very cool. It's the little details like that that really sort of tie the room together, if you know what I mean. Yeah. It's a very nice looking game. It's a very nice looking game. Again, all the mods I'm using will be in the video description. What I'll probably do is set up a Steam collection, you know what I mean? Like a workshop collection, and then you can just download all the mods with one click. Otherwise, I'll just link you to the actual mod pages. But yeah, this game is very much worth the money I paid for it so far. I paid like 20, holy crap, we need more residential. I paid like 21 bucks for it, got on Green Man Gaming. It is very, very inexpensive over there sometimes. Only sometimes, though. I have the, game deal subreddit on, like, on my phone constantly. It's kind of unhealthy. But, yeah, no, I think this game was very much worth it. I'd pay 30 bucks for it, which is the asking price. I do think 30 bucks is pretty damn expensive in my opinion, but like for this game, no, that's a really good price. 30 bucks is a steal. I honestly do think that. I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. This is a video game that could easily be charging $60, you know, like SimCity did. And I honestly do believe it is worth the $60. This is a fully fledged game that you will dump so many hours into if you enjoy. And it's pretty hard not to enjoy, in my opinion. I get so much joy out of, like, building cities and slowly trying to manage all of the problems and not really managing them very well, but still learning, always learning. And the community is insane. I think right now, at the time of the recording, it's been about a week since the game came out, maybe a little bit longer. And the community has already made 16,000 mods. Now, not all of them are, actual game-changing mods. I think I already said this, but I don't remember saying that the community has 16,000 mods. Like, some of them are saves, some of them are maps, so they're not totally game-changing, but still 16,000 anythings by a community from a game that has only been out for a week. That's pretty damn impressive. We're already getting, ooh, Boomtown. Nice, nice. So that unlocked, the highways, very nice, very nice. Oh, and we've got the water turbines, which is nice. We're already getting some traffic issues. I think, there's even a light there. That sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, traffic is by far the most challenging part of this game, but we're gonna, in the next episode, we're going to make a highway system that just pulls all the way through here. It's gonna be great. My little princess was trapped up in a tree for 3 hours before the fire department showed up. Just that was not a part of the vanilla game. Oh my god, we need more power already. Okay, holy shit. Is there really no, like... So that's the oh my gosh, none of this water? Really? None of that water has, like, the 20 megawatt areas? We're gonna have to unlock the ocean soon, so that we can, put hella frickin' wind, or, water wind turbines over there. That's 12, god damn, that sucks. That sucks so much. I can only get 12, well, I'll just build another turbine. But yes, in the next episode, we are no doubt going to rehaul the road system, all kinds of shit. Again, this is going to be a slow playthrough for sure. If you've actually made it through all the way with me, I thank you very, very much for watching. And I will be playing more of this. It's just such a nice, relaxing experience, and I definitely need to, okay. These guys are fine. I need to, like, pause the game so that I don't keep needing to do stuff. But yeah, we're actually going to get a half-decent road system in the next episode, no doubt. I've been recording for an hour, and I'm probably going to split this up into 2 episodes. I'm doing these uncut because I honestly think that that is the most, that's just the best way to do it. Oopsie. With these city builders. So, yes, this is our city. This is our little town. It is growing, and it is slowly going to get bigger and fill out all this space. I think this is the best view. But yes, thank you very much for watching, boys and girls. I hope to see you in the next episode. My name has been Kelsey, and I love you all. Goodbye.